I just need the 10-minute one because I gotta wait like
Okay.
6 minutes for this fucking Call of Duty to update. So
named William moves from England to a small town called Hurricane with his wife and 3 kids. It's in this small town that he meets a fella named Henry, who has his own kids, and Henry and William become good friends. They decide on a business venture to open up a family diner that sold cake, and with the main attraction being these 2 animatronic suits that can either be an animatronic or can spring lock into suits that humans can wear. Keep that in mind, it'll be important later. Henry wore the Freddy suit, and William wears the Bonnie suit.
Right.
So as business is booming for Fazbear's family.
Booming! That reminds me of hold on, that reminds me of something. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man.
But what we don't know about William Afton is that he's a crazed lunatic, an absolute psychopath. It is for this reason that that Henry created an animatronic called the Puppet to protect his daughter Charlie from danger.
What?
One day in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Henry's daughter Charlie gets locked outside of the pizzeria. However, the puppet can't save Charlie as it's stuck in a box. And as William pulls into the driveway, he ends up murdering Charlie and dragging her into
Wait,
a alley.
what?
Once the puppet finally gets out of the box, it goes outside to protect Charlie, only to find her dead. What happens next is that Charlie's spirit inhabits the puppet, so it's now possessed by Charlie's spirit. As this is going on, let's focus on William Afton's family. He has 2 sons
I need to
and a
focus on
daughter,
this
so
one.
let's
Okay.
focus on boys. The small one is Evan,
The
and
boys,
the older
of course.
is Mike. Evan is scared of the animatronics, and Mike sees this to prank Evan. On Evan's birthday party, Mike
Hey,
is
is that the bite of 87?
big kiss. What happened instead is that the spring locks on the suit fail due to the moisture of the tears, which ends up causing the animatronic to bite down on William's kid like a Big Mac, killing him.
Right.
Marking the bite of 83. The death of his youngest son was enough to spiral William Afton's mind into even more chaos and psychotic behavior. He ends up luring 5 children into the safe room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza dressed up as Spring Bonnie.
What?
Where would they hide the body, you may ask? Well, when Afton was designing the 4 new suits, he made a compartment specifically designed to fit children inside of the animatronic.
What?
What the fuck?
And because of this, no one was able to find any evidence. The puppet, witnessing all of this, decides to assist the children. But there's 5 children and 4 suits. Where would the extra child go?
Yeah.
Well, the extra child was stuffed into the golden Fredbear costume.
Right.
So now we have 6 kids that have their souls stuck in animatronics.
Right.
Shortly after, Afton ends up
So that's
setting
like
fire
the
to
Evan
his own
guy.
company
Yeah,
after
yeah.
the restaurant is
Golden
closed
Freddy.
down due to health violations.
Right.
However, William Afton didn't stop there. After the closure of Freddy
course not.
Fazbear's Pizza, he decides to make a new company called Afton Robotics and creates a new location specifically designed to murder children.
Oh, great.
Well, when Afton was murdering the 5 children, he discovered a way to become immortal, introducing Remnant.
What?
When the kids die, they release this material called Remnant, which bonds your soul onto something. This is basically how the missing children and Charlie were able to possess the spirits of animatronics. He uses this information specifically to create Circus Baby, who is able to lure children in with games and then crush them inside of her stomach. So
Nah.
William's youngest child is dead, and his eldest is doing something not really important right now, but maybe later. Anyway, Elizabeth, Afton's daughter, is here at this private party to unveil the new location in the Freddy.
Who was that?
A little too close to baby, and yeah, she gets folded like a lawn chair. Anyway, because of this incident, the Circus Baby Pizza World was shut down due to a gas leak. But rest assured, he still kept the animatronics open for rental.
Oh, of course he did.
Well, you remember this guy, right? Afton's only son? William, being the wonderful father he is, he sent his son to locate and free the soul of Elizabeth, who is trapped inside of Circus Baby. So now let's shift to the new star of the show, Michael Afton, who survives the first 4 nights pretty well until around the 4th night, where technicians are instructed to scoop out the shells of the animatronics and take the salvageable endoskeletons. This scooping machine also has some remnant. I wonder why.
Of course it does.
What? The animatronics get scooped, but they all combine their parts into some weird megazord known as Ennard. On the final
fucking Ennard. What?
Oh yeah.
Himself in this godforsaken scooping machine, and it turns out Baby's true intentions were to scoop the living hell out of Michael's organs and make some room for Ennard to chill in there, like some fucked up hermit crab. To say, our boy Michael gets scooped like he's one of those strawberry sherbet ice creams, and keeps his soul alive, whilst Ennard makes his way inside of the corpse to escape the complex. Wait, wrong game. Eventually, we realize that Michael's body slowly ends up deteriorating due to him being basically a walking corpse. A few days later, Ennard ends up escaping into a sewer system, and just when you think our boy is dead, he gets reanimated back to life.
How?
Now that Michael has freed Elizabeth, his new goal is to find William Afton. Fast forward a bit, Michael
Wait,
isn't
she
able to
freed
find his
his
father,
soul?
but while
What?
all of this is happening, William decides to go to the original abandoned location to dismantle all of
Bruh.
the old animatronics.
Wait, what?
William ends up snapping those fools like Lego bricks, but unbeknownst to William, he just awoken the spirits in a physical form. The spirits all
What?
gather up and confront William. However, in this safe
Oh, this
room
was
lies the
FNAF
very
3.
Yeah,
FNAF
yeah,
3.
yeah, yeah.
William used to kill these children. In an attempt
I got
to, I don't
confused.
know, scare them, he
Yeah,
puts on
scared
the
the
suit
shit
and
out
laughs
of the
mockingly.
kids, lol.
It was all fine and dandy until those spring locks on the suit got a little too loose, and yeah, William ended up getting crushed and mutilated.
That's the only thing that so far has made sense in this entire fucking video. Is
Yeah.
William goes in the suit, and then he fucking gets folded.
Death. His corpse just laid there
Ain't
for a
no
while
way.
until some fools decided to reopen the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Oh,
as
this
a
is
horror
Five Nights
attraction.
at Freddy's 3,
They
right?
found the suit and thought, hey, this bloody animatronic suit seems to be perfect to put inside of a horror attraction for kids.
Of course
When
it
they
does.
do this, William decides to become alive again.
But how? What, does he just decide to be like, hey guys, I'm not dead, I'm alive now. I changed my mind.
It's like the kids. It's like they're all dead.
But-
But their life.
But the stuff that makes someone stay alive forever is remnant. And remnant only comes from children, hence why he's killing the children, so he can get the remnant. But he doesn't produce remnant because he's an adult. So he's technically should be dead there, but motherfucker says, nah, I'm alive.
But all that you need to know is that Springtrap, or William, is still alive despite the fire.
Of
It's
course he
possible
is.
It could have been Michael to set the fire in an attempt to try and kill William Afton, but we don't know. However, he didn't escape without significant damage, as now he has to repair himself a little bit. And do you remember Ennard, who escaped through the sewer?
Oh, who
Well,
could forget
she was
him?
ejected from this
Goofy
and ends
ass.
up having to piece herself together into Scrap Baby, while the rest
Right.
of Ennard
What?
dons a Freddy mask to become Molten Freddy.
What?
We've discussed a lot of characters
What?
in this video, but there's one that I haven't talked about in too much detail. That would be Henry, William Afton's friend,
Oh,
whose
okay.
daughter became the puppet.
Right.
In all of this grief, Henry steps in to finally devise a plan to end it all. He
Okay.
opens up a new pizzeria under the
Of course he
Freddy's
does.
franchise.
Of course he does. Right, I gotta finally end it all. End this horrible thing that's happening. What are we gonna do? Open a new pizzeria!
How much would have been in the movies? It would say to be continued.
Oh,
How much you wanna bet?
100%.
How much would have been?
5 gifted.
And little by little, Mike collects every single one of the animatronics into one facility, all according to Henry's.
But no one's talked about the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
Oh, the nightmares.
The nightmares.
And on the final night, we finally get to hear Henry. He has this awesome speech that my words couldn't do justice, so by all means, check it out on your own. However, Henry's plan was to gather all the animatronics to one place in order to burn them, freeing
Right.
their souls.
Okay.
He tells Mike, the volunteer, that there was a way for him to get out, but he feels that Mike might want to die here.
Okay.
Henry commits arson to the building, killing all of the animatronics ever, including Mike, himself, and
Okay.
of course, William
Fair.
Afton, where
Yep.
his soul is
Yo,
presumably forever tortured by all of the animatronics.
Okay.
We finally get a peaceful ending, all loose ends finally tied together.
Uh-huh.
Peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Until the next game comes out.
Oh, for
This is
fuck's
where-
sake.
Anyways, it said that before William died, he uploaded himself virtually onto binary code.
Of course he did.
Developed a virtual FNAF experience. William's conscious enters through code and now is in the virtual game. He's able to use his power to slowly take over people's bodies.
Uh-huh.
Ends up finding a host named Vanessa to take control of, using her to create an alter ego called Vanny, which William can take control of.
What?
Shortly after, a new FNAF mall is created. God, these guys really need to stop making FNAF branded things. And
Yeah.
go figure, in this mall, 9 children are missing. Our main cast is the glam rock series of Chica, Freddy, Roxy, and this alligator who apparently jumped the living hell out of Bonnie and killed him. All you need to know is that these
Right.
animatronics are in some way controlled by William Afton.
How?
Anyway, glam rock
Some way controlled. How?
functioning on stage because he is exempt from being controlled by William and he spazzes out. He wakes up near closing time only to spot Gregory, some homeless kid who presumably thinks that living in a mall with
Homeless
robot
kid?
animals is
Some
a good idea.
homeless kid.
Now, some people assume that Gregory
Is
is
he
an
actually-
animatronic because how
Oh,
his vision
yeah.
glitches
Never
when he
mind, I
sees
forgot.
Vanny. Freddy and Gregory work together and basically end up stealing parts of animatronics to make Freddy stronger. To do
Right.
this, they throw Chica into a trash compactor, snapping the alligator Monty into bite-sized pieces, and
Right.
then promptly commit vehicular manslaughter on a fox. They end up exploring underneath the complex to find a replica restaurant where they find the Blob, a creature that has the souls of what seems like many animatronics. And William Afton, I thought you were dead. Anyway,
Yeah.
William wants to resume
Yeah,
his favorite
that's-
hobby,
that's-
killing children.
that's
Of
So
course
that's
he
the
does.
reason why he wants to control all of the animatronics is just to murder children. But after an epic
Right.
final fight, Gregory and Glamrock Freddy end up burning the entire complex whole, which probably won't work on William Afton. And right
It's
as
not very
William Afton
effective.
is about to catch Gregory and Glamrock Freddy, William Afton is captured by the Blob to, I don't know, some other place now.
Right.
As you know it, the complex ends up getting
Okay.
shut down.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Of
end.
course.
We get a beautiful ending, similar
Uh-huh.
to one of Pete's
Oh yeah,
Dream
his head.
Simulator, overlooking a hill with a lot of corpses.
Cool.
And this time, I can say for sure, all loose ends are finally tied together.
Uh-huh.
Until the books and DLC release.
Right. It made no sense.